Okay, hello and welcome to Branch Plays Injustice. This game originally came out in 2013, but I'm specifically playing the Ultimate Edition, which released at the tail end of that year, I think. So I'm going to be making my way through the story mode. I have played through this game before, but it was like 10 years ago because it was the first game I got on the PS4. But hey, I'll talk about that more once we're in the game. So, this story mode is 12 chapters, so this will be 12 episodes. So let's get right on into it, and fortunately since this is all voiced, I don't need to talk too much. I can say without a doubt that there are an infinite number of universes. Some are just like our own, but for one or two significant events, exactly the same. A quote from Lex Luthor.
The nuke. Where'd you get it?
What? You want one? Copy that.
Get away from him. I'm handling this. You drugged me. Made me.
Lois, my son.
First Krypton, now Metropolis. People you love tend to blow up, don't they?
Superman, don't!
That's why I like you, Superman. You're much more gullible than... You think you can have a family? That locking me up will magically reform me. And they'll be safe. So big, so dumb. Now run along, so I can break out of here. I've got lots of planning to do to top this.
That's enough.
I know it's soon, but think you'll ever love again? Maybe you won't kill your next family.
Let's wrap this up. I've got to get to the watchtower.
Before Luthor throws something else at us.
Doomsday.
Should have been a combined assault.
Clark sometimes forgets he can't do everything himself.
You're interrupting tonight's entertainment, Raven.
I detest violence, Luther, but I'm even less fond of you.
Thought you'd have this mess cleaned up by now. Name's Cyborg, not Miracle Worker. Nightwing to Batman, you there?
I could use your help.
After I check out Arkham, have to make sure Luthor didn't bust him out.
He'll keep. We're getting our butts handed to us.
Be there soon, Dick.
We're keeping a close eye on him, Batman, just like you said. He hasn't moved in hours. What in the hell? What is that? How'd Joker do this?
He didn't. The real trap is behind us.
You're so clever.
You're Luthor's pet now, Deathstroke?
His money's green, and as a bonus, I get to kill Batman.
Okay, cool. Deathstroke immediately magicked his sword back. Okay, so yeah, this game came out in 2013, and each chapter of the story mode is split into 4 fights. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it is, because I'm fairly sure that's how MK9's was. However, I will also just get this right out of the gate. I am not good at this game. Even when I last played it, I wasn't good at it, so, yeah, don't expect this to go particularly well. On the plus side, since this game has a lot of voice acting and everything, I don't really need to read or talk all that much. Which is probably for the best, because I am fully aware that, yeah, maybe I'm not the best at that sometimes. Okay, so, also, in this game, you'll probably try to do it eventually. There is the clash system. Yeah, even if I'm losing, I probably won't get much use out of it, because I don't really know how to do it. There we go.
You'll have to kill me.
Okay, I'll just use 2 of my meters for this. So basically, I think you can only do it when you're on your second health bar, and basically you can just wager a certain amount of your super meter, and depending on what you do, you get varying effects. Like, you can get health regen, you can get damage, or nothing can happen. And we win! Cool.
Sorry, Deathstroke. No bonus for you. Batman to Watchtower. Come in. Nightwing.
Shazam!
Green Arrow. What was that? Thunder of the gods, Flash. Thunder of the gods. What does that make us? The poor slobs will clean up the mess.
Now, if there are no further interruptions.
Took me almost 2 minutes to break your encryption. Nice work.
Faye.
He esperado mucho tiempo para esto. Now I break your back.
Okay, so now we have to fight Bane, and quick question, because I will fully admit, I do not know much Spanish. Did he just say the exact same thing in both English and Spanish, or did he say two separate things? And that, well, that just seemed uncalled for, but okay. Also, in this game, I can do a special move and then meter burn it to get a different effect. So, for example, I can throw out a batarang, and then if I meter burn it, I can basically just have it explode. Also, yeah, you see Martian Manhunter in the background there, and he is not playable. Well, okay, slight correction. He won't be turning up in this story mode, but he is a playable character. He's a playable character, but he was released as one of the DLCs. I think Injustice's one DLC was Martian Manhunter, Lobo, Zatanna, Zod. Martian Manhunter, Lobo, Zatanna, Zod, Scorpion, and there's one more character I'm forgetting about. Lobo? Oh, and Batgirl. Anyway, so yeah, there were 6 DLC characters in Injustice 1. I think Injustice 2 had 12. Because Injustice 2 did have a significantly larger roster. Also, I think this was when they started introducing interactables as well. So, actually, maybe I'll be able to get the... You know what? I will... Yep. Well, that didn't quite go as I'd hoped, but you know what? That's fine, because I will be able to end this match with a super. And hopefully... Also, this super is going to make very little sense. Because I don't know how Batman got the Batmobile onto the Watchtower, nor why he would need it on the Watchtower, but hey, here we are. Whoop. There we go, and we win.
Bane, Catwoman, Grundy. You're all alone, Luther.
Geniuses often are.
Psychopaths like you.
You hero types are all alike. Even less imposing close up.
You're testing my patience.
So, every now and then, you'll get these little kind of mini-game sections before a fight. So, basically, you'll be given, like, a little task. And if you do it, you start the match with an advantage. If you fail, you start with a slight disadvantage. They're never that meaningful. I completely messed that up. But hey, we should be okay. Also, don't ask how he magically got teleported back, but hey, here we are. But yeah, I'm probably going to actually fail this, because my reaction time's been bad today. But hey, that's fine. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. I don't know if... Okay, perfect example. Because I got about half of it done and then failed, now we both start at slightly less health. Ultimately, it doesn't make that much of a difference. There's no story ramifications for messing it up. Okay, Lex just firing ionic lasers and stuff. I do remember quite liking playing Lex Luthor in this game, but I also remember him having... I remember hearing he has maybe the worst fighting game matchup I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure he had like I think he had a matchup that was like 1 to 9. Like, he would win 1 in every 10. And it was maybe, and even then it was lucky. But hey, we just obliterated him there.
Try this on, genius. Superman, report.
It's done. The others are mopping up. I'm taking Doomsday into deep space.
Make sure it's very deep space.
What's that?
It's the none of your damn business alarm.
Radiological. Metropolis.
I can see the headlines. Justice League fails. Clown kills millions.
You gave him a nuke?
Most of the League dies, and Superman's beloved city is vaporized. I console the masses by offering to rebuild it in my own image of... He was done.
This is Batman. Code Red. Everyone to these coordinates, now!
Baldy said remember to... Ah, there we are.
Mr. J, it works! Oh! Uh-oh.
Back to the van, Harley. Bats and I need to talk.
But... Oh.
Go. No one likes a third wheel. Batman! My coup de coup. My palme de frite. I knew that ape Deathstroke couldn't kill you.
Too bad for you.
Why so jumpy? I merely took it off standby. It's this button you've got to worry about.
There they are. Keep him talking, Bruce.
Don't wait for us, Barry. Go!
You push that button and 8 million die.
8 million and 2, darling. I was going to enjoy the fireworks from a safe distance. But now that you're here, what say we have one last dance? What the hell's the matter with this thing? This is somehow your fault.
Metropolis, and yet...
Maybe I was too sentimental before. I'll be fine without you.
Okay, so I basically, so after hearing Joker's statement there of like, oh, it'll be 8 million people, I thought, hey, that sounds a little small for like Metropolis. But no, apparently that is like roughly the size of New York, so that kinda does check out, because Metropolis is basically meant to be it's basically meant to be an equivalent to New York, right? I think New York is an actual place in the DC universe. People who actually know the comics will probably be able to correct me on that, because no doubt I'm wrong. Because I know that there's like Star City, Coast City, Gotham, and Metropolis, and I assume they're supposed to be like Chicago, New York, LA, and somewhere else, probably Washington. But I will be the first person to admit I have no idea. I think I got hit by that. Yeah. He kind of hit the launcher into the super. Honestly, kind of respectable tech from the Joker there. I forgot that was part of his super. Okay. I do remember quite liking the Joker in this game, but also I remember being terrible at this game with basically every single character, so I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Let's try the slide kick, because I haven't used that yet. Well, that seemed to work. Although the crowbar... The crowbar is definitely a move. I think I just traded it here. Oh wow, I won. And... one more hit. Batarang should do it. Got him. Easy win. That's Batman's chapter done, I think.
Now stay down. And keep quiet.
Now that's funny.
I'm in a nightmare.
Okay, so, with that we've successfully completed Chapter 1 of Injustice's story, and I'm going to end off today's episode here. So this should be a Tuesday episode, I believe. So on Thursday, I'll be back with Chapter 2, where I'll be playing as Green Lantern. Persona will be back on tomorrow and on Friday, then they'll kind of flip places next week. And yeah, honestly, so far this is going better than I expected it to. This is the first time I'm doing an LP of a game on Steam, so I'm a little bit apprehensive about that because I have to kind of like tab in and out sometimes, just having one monitor problems, I guess. But yeah, so Persona will be back on tomorrow, then Injustice will return on Thursday, where we'll be doing Chapter 2, where we will be playing as the Green Lantern. And I assume it'll just be Hal Jordan, because I'm pretty sure pretty much every time they need a Green Lantern, they kind of just default to him. Just like how they kind of default to Barry Allen being the Flash. Anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow for Persona, or on Thursday, where we become Green Lantern for a little bit. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.